Just before we get started, we wanted to let you know that Filmora has released the new Filmora 12 with new and improved updates, so we're excited to show you what that looks like in this video.
If you want to try out Filmora 12 for yourself, the link is in the description below.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Filmstock YouTube channel. We are Chris and Christina and we are here to help you make better videos and empower your inner video creator.
Just before we get started with this one, make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any future tips and tricks videos just like this one.
So if you are a video creator or just someone who likes to share things on Instagram, then you have probably used Instagram stories. Now, Instagram has a few layout options when you're creating stories, but it is quite limited and there aren't a lot of choices.
You can use these packs for both video clips and photos, depending on the type of content that you want to share.
So let's jump into Filmora 12 and we'll show you just how easy it is to create good Instagram stories.
Okay, so before we get started with this one, you will need to download the new Filmora 12 and the packs we have used in this video. They will all be linked in the description below. So as we mentioned, when creating Instagram stories, it can often be hard to find nice templates for your content. But with these packs from Filmstock, I've put together just a few Instagram stories for different content types, just to show you some examples of what you can do and how it might look. So for the first example, I wanted to create 2 Instagram stories for some travel style content. I chose these 2 examples from the Instagram Stories Pack Volume 2 because I quite liked the colour and the animation that it added. I simply selected my clips that I wanted to show and then placed them under the story title on the timeline. You then just need to resize the video so it fits nicely in the frame, and that's pretty much it. I also changed the text on this one, which is also really easy. All you need to do is double click on the title, and here you can change both the main title at the bottom and the smaller area of text below it. And just like that, you have a nice colourful animated Instagram story which literally takes a few minutes to create. For the other travel story example, I just chose another template I liked from the same pack, again because of the colour and the animation. For this one, I chose 2 clips and placed them under the story title on the timeline. I resized them to fit nicely within the frame. I then changed the text and also the style of the text to make it stand out a little more and also to add some more colour. And again, that is pretty much it. As you can see, I now have a nice animated Instagram story which plays through 2 different clips. You could also add more clips and keep the same theme if you wanted to.
So when it comes to creating Instagram stories, we would definitely recommend to keep things quite minimal and simple. Looking at Instagram stories on your phone can be quite small, so you don't want to have lots of small text everywhere because it can be quite hard to read. So we think it's definitely a good choice to keep things quite minimal for better results.
For the next 2 examples, I wanted to create something in the fashion category. I chose the first template from the Instagram Stories Pack Volume 4 as they are already made with fashion and sales in mind. For this example, there is space for 2 images or 2 video clips, so I chose 2 suitable clips, placed them under the title and resized them to fit nicely. I then changed the text and the font and colour of the text just to make things look a little more bold. And it's just as easy as that for the first example. For the second example, I chose another template from the same pack. This one has a different look but still keeps that modern minimal style. Again, I just simply had to place my clip on the timeline, resize things to fit, and then change my text to whatever I needed it to be. These templates were created with sales in mind, but you can very easily remove these little buttons and use it to promote a fashion blog post, for example. For the next 2 examples, I decided to create one promoting a luxury car video on YouTube and another promoting a gaming livestream. For the luxury car video example, I actually used a template which was originally created for a sales story, but changed it to work for this category. I simply changed the text to something suitable and then added 2 clips of the luxury car as though it was clips from the full video. This is just a great way to create a quick animated story which you can use to promote a YouTube video, for example. For the gaming story, I used a template from the Instagram Stories Pack Volume 2. Once again, I just added my clip under the title on the timeline and then lined things up nicely. Then, just the same as the previous example, I changed the text this time to promote a gaming live stream on YouTube. You can really make these examples work for any style of content you create with just a few quick changes, and it makes creating nice minimal animated Instagram stories really quick and easy.
So hopefully you find that helpful. Now you can grab these Instagram story packs and start creating your own unique Instagram stories.
And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any future videos.
The links for any of the packs you need, and of course Filmora 12, will be in the description below. But most importantly, keep creating. We will see you in the next one.